Hello everybody and welcome back to Critter Cove, where today we are going to be making ourselves a recycler. Getting money together to try and get ourselves the clothing store open. Okay. Oh, the commissions are back. Wonderful. A rainbow smoothie. Blueprint needed. Hit. Oh, what? How am I supposed to get the... I don't know whether if I accept that, I'll be able to get the thing for it. A broken motor. I think I have that. I get 12 for it. Well, that's not that great. And a rusty anchor. I don't think I have a rusty anchor. And those aren't very good payments either. Goodness me. Okay, so did these all get accepted? No. Okay, well, I'll go get the broken motor for Rusty. I know I have that. That'll be a few coins. And then I need to go and try and sell things, I think, then. Right, let's have a look. Broken motor. I'm sure I had one. Simple motor. Broken motor. Did I have a rusty anchor? I don't think I did, though. And then, like I say, those were terrible payments compared to the ones I was getting before. I don't want to... I only wanted one in my inventory. Okay, so let's put things away as well. Control panels. It's like metal. Oh yeah, that stacks here, right? Okay. Glass, metal, straw, sticks, planks, bananas, scuba massies to stay. Wardrobe for these, I think, because they are like a... Yeah, that makes more sense to me. That's all. Put the crown away in that one, I think. Pitcher plant. Those are all new things that I got from my little underwater jaunt. Someone said that I actually died under there trying to get back out of the hole, but it just pushed me to the surface. So I think, all things considered, that's not too bad. Antique fishing spear. Rubber, metal plates. Broken motors for the quest, and then I can go and fill up that rusty tank in the air thing out. Okay, cool. Very good. Let's go. Rightio then. So, next thing I want to do... I've got to sort that radio tower out, haven't I? So, let's have a look. Radio killed the stage star. Repair the radio tower. I need 10 metal beams, 5 wires, and 3 power boxes. I'm just going to head down to the... I don't see Rusty anywhere right now. I reckon Rusty is sleeping, so yeah. We'll leave Rusty alone. And I will head down here. And we've got our first harvest of drumstick stalks. We get 2 per plant as well. Wonderful. I do want to expand this out today so that I can get more. That would be great. And make more jumbles. More mixed meat jumbles. Okay, I do not have anything to fuel this with right now. I'll have to get some sticks out to do that. Let's see. Sticks. I wish I could take less out without having to shift click. I just want 10. There we are, 10, and put 74 back. Okay, we can turn on the fire. I've got 2 drumsticks there as well. I don't really have any recipes that give me good stuff yet, so I do need to try and find more of them. At the moment, it's a lot of mixed meat jumbles. And that's it. But I do have a lot of these drumstick stalks, but I want bigger planters to be able to put them into as well, because I don't want just to be using these tiny little planters. It's hard being me. Right, let's stick that on, and then I can start cooking my mixed meat jumbles. I can make 2. Once I start getting more salt, I'll make the green eggs and scram. I don't know why I didn't do 2 of them then. Oh, that's why. Because I hadn't actually selected it. I was doing an experiment, apparently. It's fine, though. Stop watering everything, Sheila. Come on. Alright, then. So, we need 10 metal bars. Was it metal bars or metal beams? Metal beams. 5 wires and 3 power box. Okay, so... that's the metal beams. How many power boxes do we have? I know we have some. I wouldn't have sold something like a power box. But I know we do. We only have 2. So I need to go and see if I can find more somewhere. Diving down by the oil rig was where I found these before. So could be a place. And then I need to make some wires. So we can make wire here. How many did we need? Was it 3? I thought I saw 3. No, 5 wire and 10 metal. Oh no. Wire. Craft. 2, 3, 4. I can only make 3. Okay, I'm gonna need more of like everything then. That's fine. So while it's just busy doing its thing, we're going to go and find the other power box. And I'm going to have a look at what it takes to make a recycler. So I'm going to need a large crate, 2 metal frames, and 2 simple cutters. 2 simple cutters. Wow. Okay, recycler's going to take a bit of doing, so I think I really should just do one thing at once then. That is fine. Also, is Renard open yet? I need to know this. Yes. Also, do I yet have a medium planter, or do I need to go and find more of those? Because I'm desperate to get those. Medium garden planter, we don't have them. But I'm pretty sure I found some either on Hot Tropical, like that first one. So I'm thinking that maybe we should go there for a bit. So I think we need to go for a little jaunt on the boat, basically. And on our jaunt on the boat, we want to go and see if we can find medium planters. See if we can find 1 power box. And just see if we can find anything else, really, I suppose. It'd be nice if I actually went to my boat, wouldn't it? Right then, boat, let's go. Let's go. Let's start off going to these first islands, these starter islands, I think. And just generally salvage them. And see what I can find. Because I think that's the name of the game now. I want to sell a lot of stuff. And I want to scavenge a lot of stuff. So let's tuck the boat in here. And see what I find. Oh, look, some more drumsticks. Nice. So I will have those because they are very good. We're making mega meat jumble with. Some more... planks. Lovely. That's just what we need. More wood. Any planks. Great stuff. More wood. Another shell. More wood. More drumsticks, yes. What is a great place for drumsticks. Something here. There's a couple of deck chairs. I'm just really looking for anything that I haven't, like, unlocked yet. Plus just general wood scavengeable things. Food is great here, though. Food is fantastic. But not so good for the medium planters. I feel like Hot Tropic might be the place to go for that. I could dive down and have a little look what's in the ship. Oh, wooden keg, 3 of 5. We haven't researched a wooden keg yet, apparently. Anything in here? Something down here, look. A copper still, okay. Let's go up, because I haven't got my scuba mask on at the moment. Bit of metal there, okay. It's just that I like to go back to some of the islands because sometimes there's things like these copper stills, for example. There was a storm recently and it... Yay! Unlocked the copper still. There was a storm recently and that meant that let's get these as well. That all the salvage kind of reappeared. It's great that I got an extra 12 drumsticks. That'll be brilliant, because that means that I can just eat those jumbles and not worry about it. Okay, so I feel like... probably done a reasonable job around here of gathering some stuff. So I think we'll head over to Hot Tropic and see what we can find over there. Is it only sand that I find by digging up sand? I guess. I keep thinking one day I'll dig up some kind of nice treasure thing, but no. Okay, so this island's all about the drumsticks, clearly. So I'll have to come across here when I need some extra. But I also want to plant extra because it's just brilliant. Brilliant stuff. For my stamina. What are you doing here? Blueprint unlocked, wooden keg. Trevor! Hey! You! Little help here! The tide could come in any minute! G-Lab here, how can I help? Oh, thank goodness, someone's listening. I'm Trevor, and I'm going to be in deep water if no one helps me through this debris. I have no idea how I got stuck back here. Just there's no angle I can get out from. You have tools, right? Get me out of here. Of course, I'm on it. Wait, really? Wow, thank you. Look, I'll hang back here so don't get blasted with splinters or whatever. Just hurry. All right, Trevor. Phew, that was honestly terrifying. I don't know what might have happened if you didn't help me. Thank you. Look, a good deed like that deserves just reward. So take this, okay? Just don't lord it over me. Thank you. A pillar school. School pillar, I think that is. Anyways, I need to find a new place to go. Preferably one where I won't get stuck like that again. Move to Critter Cove. You've saved me and now you want me to live on your island? Well, I won't say no. Just stop being so nice. It'll get old fast. Ferry Trevor to Critter Cove. Trapped critter complete. Okay. There was a drumstick behind you, so I want to get as many of these drumsticks as I can before I go, because the more drumsticks I have, the more salvaging I do. The more salvaging I do, the more money I can make. The more money I can make, the quicker I can get this island sorted. This is why we are over here again. But I'm glad we did, because otherwise we never would have found Trevor. So I guess I'll ferry him back and then we'll go over to Hot Tropic. Come on, Trevor, take you home. I'll probably have to make you a tent as well, won't I? There we are. But got a bit stuck in that little shallow bit. Okay, you need to just go around the beach, alright? Trevor's tiny. He's like a tiny little dude. Here we are. Alright, so we'll have a chat to you. Do you need a tent? Well, that was a terrible boat ride, but from the looks of this dump, things are about to get worse. So we've got that going for us. I don't suppose there's any place set up for me to live yet. Of course not. Why would I expect that? How about you run along and fetch me a tent or something? I hate the idea of camping on the beach, but it's better than nothing for now. Oh, Trevor, honestly. At least I'll have all these people to work for me once I do get things up and running. So that's good, right? Right. Okay, so for a tent, I will need the following. Nothing! I have it all already. Woohoo! Alright, I'll go give that straight back to Trevor then. I expected to need more stuff. Hey you, She-Lab, how's that whole tent for me thing coming along? Here. Whoa, you actually did it. Well, I honestly didn't expect that. I guess you're all right. Looks like space is going to be tight. Why don't you do me a favor and take this off my hands? Thanks, dude. Flooring, school. Anyway, I'm going to go find a place to set this up. Hopefully, I won't be stuck in the sand forever, but if I do, I'm blaming you. New flooring for my house, I think. I'll stick, again, as usual, I'll stick that in my wardrobe, and then when I want to redecorate, all my decorating stuff will be in my wardrobe. Perfect. Okay, let's get in the box and put things away. So, the school flooring I wanted to put into the wardrobe because it's a decorating thing. I have other pillars, but I guess those can go in there. A salvaged bed. I think mechanical parts might be in the other chest. This is all going to need a major sort out soon, though. Or like right now, maybe. Okay, so I didn't get another power box. And I still need to find Rusty to give him that broken motor. So let's do that. Rusty, where are you? There is Tucker. Rusty is not home right now, so that is a good sign that Rusty might be somewhere to be found. But where, I do not know. The only person that I know where they are right now is Sammy. Oh, actually, Anchor shows up as well. And so does Renard. And so does Coppertop. And so does Sammy. Ah. How interesting. I think after making the friendship bracelet, maybe... Okay, then. But not Rusty. So Rusty I have to just find myself until I've done enough quests and things for him. It's so annoying because Tucker's always like right there. And then Rusty's always like nowhere to be found anywhere. Ooh, berries. Blushberries. If I find Pokey, she loves those. It would be good to know where people are. Oh, Pokey's up here, look. Okay, so I will give you a present, Pokey. Oh, it's you. I guess I completely forgot you were on the island. What do you want? Let's talk. You do realise you have to get into the water when you take a bath, right? Just staring at it won't do anything. I know that. Great. Now the next step is putting that knowledge into practice. Wow. How do I, like, give a gift, then? Oh, I just ate it in front of her. Okay, goodbye. That's fine. Maybe it's only when she asks for something to eat that I can give a present. I'm not sure. But we've been talking to Checkmark and Pokey and we're getting there, so that's a bit better. And whenever they have quests, I'll try and do them. But I think I'll probably know where Pokey is pretty soon, because I think you get to know where they are at like 3 hearts. It seems like all the people above 3 hearts, I know where they are. And all the people that are below 3 hearts, I do not. And it's really annoying when they have quests, because it's like, if I gave in the quest, that would make things so much easier. But no. Okay, let's go check on things in my workshop. I'll try and find Rusty later. Right, so I've got the wires. And I've got some of the beams. But what I'm going to need to do now is just do a whole bunch of metal bar making. So that's going to take a few minutes. In the meantime, I think I need to see if Renard will buy some stuff off me. Home of the no money back guarantee. Well, that sounds amazing. Typical. I might need one of those later for the recycler. I don't know how many treadmills I have. Right, I need to sell some stuff, seriously. I've got a lot of... I can sell all the jumbles, actually. That's a good start. Then I need to find some other stuff to sell, because I don't want to sell my meat drumsticks particularly. So let's see what's in the box that I could sell on to Renard. Right, so we've got a load of tyres, we've got old surfboards. I don't want to sell antiques. Or star fruit, anything that I might want to use in cooking. I don't want to sell those. Don't want to sell my golden egg. A salvage cabinet, maybe. Rugged pillars. Oh, some fish. Squidlet. Yeah, let's sell that. I'll see how much fish goes for, because if it goes for a decent amount, we could go and do a bit of fishing. Don't really want to sell the green eggs yet either. I don't get them very often, so... It's better if I sell things that I do get often, right? Trash. Let's see if he'll buy the trash. How about some of the cinder blocks? I'll sell the shells. I'm finding shells all over the place. So I don't think it's too bad to sell those. Taps. is a rough one. The old plunger, maybe. I don't know. Metal pipes. Oh, we use this all the time, though. I just can't part with anything. I'll sell the nanas because I know where to get them again. And maybe the coconuts. Maybe the strange yellow berries, actually. Maybe I'll sell some of my like berries. Because I don't think I'm going to need them right now. We'll do some gardening, some more gardening later. I wanted to go to Hot Tropic to get the medium planters as well. Alright, let's see. Let's see what I can sell out of this then. So. 3, okay, 3. 10 for the salvage cabinet. 3 for the squidlets. Ah, okay, a decent amount for the trash. That's okay. Cinder blocks, I could sell a few of those. All of those shells. All of those coconuts. All of those nanas. Sell that plunger for 8. Alright, I need something else that I can sell. Just for like 100 more. No, 50 more even. Okay. Gotta be something else I can do. I could make more bricks if I need, right? Things that I know I can make or get more of. Quartz. I don't have a ton of quartz, but they really should be in the same... Sea corns. I don't need sea corns. What are sea corns? Maybe I need them for underwater gathering or something. I've got a lot of planks. I'm finding planks all over the place. So how about we sell some of the planks? I'll keep all the rest of this. Until I've got 50 more, right? And then I will use that 300 to open the clothing shop so that when the tourists come, I will make more money from them. Welcome back to Renard's Retail She-Lab, home of the no money back guarantee. Right, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Right. We still kept 25 of our planks. And we will be able to open a clothing store. Wonderful. Check mark. Hello. What do you have for sale? I want a clothing store blueprint. Okay. Captain's log updated. Clothing shop blueprint. Okay, let's see. On the map. Where's the clothing shop? Right by me. This one. Okay, so now we have a donation box. I need 10 bricks, 5 stone slabs, 3 metal pipes, 5 cloth, and a working loom. Okay. Well, we're going to Hot Tropic, which is where the looms are anyway, the old looms. But I think I may have sold all the old looms, but that's where they are, so... I'll just check. I might have kept one. Old loom? No, I think I sold them because I was like, I made a loom. Clearly, I need to keep all of the loom stuff. Ah. But like I say, I was planning to go there anyway, and we'll see if there's any survivors over there that need a tent or something. And we can hopefully get this clothing shop up and running. Ah, yeah, it's telling me to go here anyway. Look. Gotta get my bearings right. There. Oh, I think I can just about see it in front of me. Let's get this clothing shop open by the end of the episode, I would say. And I'd like the radio tower repaired by the end of the episode as well. I'm not so fussed on whether the recycler is done or not, but if I can do that too, then that's like 3 big things to get done. Okay, we are here at Hot Tropic. So, let's have a look. No dive spots around here, are there? There's one up there. See, all the dive spots might be places where I'll find the power box that I need, but that might just have to wait. Just get everything. That's another popcorn machine, which is nice. I don't think I have all the popcorn machines I need to make a popcorn machine. Or trolley or whatever. And I believe that those are all food trucks. You know, it was saying before that there's a mouse there, look. Hello, mouse. You know, I was saying before that there was I want to have a look at this lighthouse thing. I was looking at the tourist thing and there was food trucks. So I'm thinking that all these different ice cream and popcorn stands and things like that are what we need to make for the food trucks to make more money from the tourists. So I will show you, just in case you didn't know what I was talking about. Food cart, shopping cart, fun cart, food, shopping, fun, miscellaneous. See? So like everything I dig up as well is money for the next thing I'm going to open. Ah, some more old surfboards. Cool. Because my problem at the moment is I never know when I'm going to need a new thing. Strange yellow berries. More blush berries, I think. I seem to be out of stamina right now, though. That's, a little unfortunate. Because I sold all my food. So I'm just going to have to eat whatever I can get on the island, I guess. But that's okay. Like, berries are reasonable. And there's a few of them around. Probably better off to sell the strange berries, though. I can't wait to get some more, like, recipes so I can do more stuff. Aha, there's a cart up here. So, yeah, like I say, any cart that I see, I'm trying to get because I want to try and be able to make them, put them around the island. Make the tourists happy. A balloon cart, so that's like a cart for them to have fun with. So it probably is worth just every so often coming back to these places. Oh, I learned the roundwood planter. Perfect. And just sort of finishing off anything that you haven't learned yet. Getting more materials. Getting more different berries and fruits from all the different islands. This is a good berry island. Hot Tropic is good for berries. The Shallow Sands, or whatever it's called, is good for drumsticks. And the new island that we just went to, Boomerang Island, I think it's called, is good for bananas. Did something come up to say pick up? Oh, it was a piece of wood, probably. Anything around here? Around this little boat? Doesn't look like there's too much there, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm looking for planters, though. I want to keep the blush berries for Pokey if possible, so I want to eat the blue ones instead. Huh? Ah, okay. That's really interesting. I think I will have to eat the blushberries. The blueberries, I know that they were meant to counter the effects. My injuries have been healed, finally. Wow. Right, so the blueberries were meant to counter the effects of the strange berries. So I either have to eat the strange berries and then eat the blueberries to counter them. Or I don't know what else. So I don't know if that's maybe the best way of restoring my stamina. The best way is obviously to make more jumbles. So I'm trying really hard not to eat all of my drumsticks, but I did have to eat one. I should have drumsticks every couple of days from my garden though. So that should be fine. Right, so that's where my boat is. So I figure I will have done that bit of beach, sorry. Aha, this is what we want. The garden planter area. So 9. 10. I need 2 more medium garden planters. I think these are just the small ones, sadly. But here's the old loom, anyway. I might need to come back here like one more time and then we'll get medium garden planters. Which sucks, but, you know. It's fine. I run out of stamina again. I'll eat another berry then. I'm going to ignore most of this stuff and then just go and get... Actually, I'll dismantle the trash cans. Maybe I'll get a trash can lid. And a bit of metal and stuff. Oh, I've got some glass there. I can pick up the surfboard. I just don't really want to dig too much right now. Or dismantle too much. There's another loom. Doesn't hurt to have another loom. But yeah, I think there's only 2 per trip. Medium planters. Oh no, there's one more. One more. Oh, that's a bit sad, isn't it? Because if there's only one more, then I'm not going to be able to get enough. And I would love to make a medium planter because I just don't like those tiny little planters. They're really quite small and annoying and I'd much rather be growing things in bigger planters. But let's see what I can find. A load of metal bars. It's not too bad. Some poker nuts. It's getting a bit dark as well. So I think I just grabbed these poker nuts that are clearly, like, for some reason showing up really well at night. And I want to hit my boat again, I think, then. I don't think I'm going to find another planter, sadly. I would love to. That would be great, but I don't think there's going to be another one available. No, I think we've been around the whole island now. Darn it. Okay. That's fine, we'll go home. I'll come back another day in a couple of days' time and see if any of that is regenerated. I don't know when it respawns, whether it's only when it's like a storm has been, there's new salvage, whether that's... I love this lighthouse. It's amazing. Yeah, whether it's only when it says it's got new salvage or whether every couple of days we might get some new salvage. So I'll work on all my other stuff that I'm working on at the moment. Obviously that big old load of metal, for example, that we got was great. We got some good stuff from those runs. But tomorrow I do want to be going out and getting that power box if I can. fingers crossed, stuff under the oil rig will have respawned, but I don't know for certain if that will have happened. Hello! I think the next step is for me to say hello. I have something for you. There you are. How do you know I was looking for this? Can you read mine? Are you reading mine right now? Because I'm thinking thank you very hard. Oh, I got 36 doubloons. I thought it said I was only going to get 12. Well, I'm not going to moan. Right, so... the few things I want to put away... I always put things away without thinking though, don't I? The old looms need to go in there. So the dragon fruit... let's try and do a lot more like seeds and stuff here then. Seeds and foods and stuff like that. And then maybe also unrefined things. So maybe like, sorry, more refined things. So things like food, things like shells, not things like glass, but things like metal buckets, things like broken motors, things like tires. Maybe not metal bar, maybe metal bars, I don't know. Definitely surfboards, but not plastic. Maybe metal plates and old bottles, but not wood planks or stone or twigs or rubber. See what I'm doing? Food. Right, clothing should be in a wardrobe, 100%. That shouldn't even be in there. Nor should that. So then we're going to put all the, like, unfinished stuff in here. Like all the basic resources. The basic planks, the basic cinder blocks. Not the treadmill, not the seeds. Not the tires. Not the clothing. Not that pillar. Not the old looms. Not the sea corns. Not the trash can lids. And not the salt either. Salt's a bit of a dodgy one because it's like, it's kind of a bit of one and a bit of another, you know? Okay, so basic side table probably shouldn't be in there. Dragon fruit shouldn't be in there. Nothing stacks in this game. So these are all basic things. Basic metals, basic... I think actually wires, glass. Metal should 100% be in there. Stone should be in there. Sand should be in there. That's about it. Then in the wardrobe should be that. And tires. I don't know if I'll have room for all of this. So I think what I probably need to do here is make another chest that's for food. Right, let's make a trunk for food then. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to do to make a trunk? I know I can make a basic trunk. Might be on here. You know what I could do is make that into, I know I can make it, I know I can make it, I know I can make it, but make it, put it in my house. I need to go to sleep, I think. It's kind of stuck at 11 PM, but I'm wondering if if it should have maybe started to knock me out by now. I don't know. All right, bedtime. Sleep till morning. Alright, so let's go and have a look at the commission board. Nothing on there right now. So what do we need for this? Bricks, cloth, stone slab, metal pipe, and a loom. Okay, so bricks, cloth, and metal pipe I know I can get. Whether I can get enough, I'm not sure. So let's check that out first. And then we'll have a look at my problems with inventory. And we'll sort the inventory properly. So bricks. Metal pipes. And was it planks? I think it might have been planks. Let's see. My memory's not that great. I can't remember 3 things. Oh, it was cloth. I knew it wasn't what they were saying. I was like, no. 2 more bricks, 5 cloth. I definitely have 5 cloth. And then we've got to make a loom, which will take a bit more. So I definitely have cloth. I'm going to put the metal bars and the metal back in there, because that makes the most sense. The stone needs to go in there as well. Why is the stone all like in weird bundles as well? It's not properly stacked at all. It's easier to see when I've got it sorted like this, isn't it? Much easier. I'll put those back. Alright then, let's get the cloth in. I can easily make 2 bricks. The loom will take a bit more doing. I've got a lot of stuff I'm trying to do all at once at the moment, but I feel like this is going to be a good money maker for me, and I'm always a bit low on money, so... Right, so the first thing I really want to do... Well, actually, the first thing I really want to do is make 2 bricks. Let's do that. Craft me 10 bricks. Or 11 bricks, whatever you want to do. And then... I need to try and make myself another trunk, I think. I'm sure that I had... the ability... Oh, you know what it might be? It might be on the furniture table rather than the... Yeah, so I could have another wardrobe, for example. Make a small crate. And then I can make a basic trunk. I do feel like I might have to put some things out in the yard though. Maybe I could have a trunk right here, though, that could have all the food in it. Shift to rotate. And then that would be quite easy to access as well. Have I really put that the wrong way around? Of course I have. At least they have different... Do you know what the worst thing is? Is when developers make chests that are the same look on both sides, but they only open one particular way. It drives me mad. It's so annoying. Right, so all the eggs and the drumsticks and stuff like that can go in there. And get all of the food out of here. All of the eggs, all of the seaweeds and starfruit and blushberries. They can all get out of there. All the seeds can get out of there. And then we've got lots of room for all the other stuff, which is so much better. In fact, I'll take salt as a cooking ingredient as well. There we are. And at the bottom I can put like all of the things that are for the museum. Kind of feel like cinder blocks might actually be more of a basic item. So there, I can rewrite these. So, raw mats, food, and processed mats, I suppose. So raw mats, basic wardrobe, food, processed mats. We now have an actual semi-useful, semi-sensible system here. If I would actually adhere to it. Lovely. Right, so I've got 2 oxygen tanks to fill as well, so let's stick those in. Perfect. So when I'm doing all this diving, I do need to, and it's good because it does seem like the shop always has those in them. So always got the old rusty air tanks for me, which is quite nice. And we have tourists. Wonderful. Better get this shop open, hadn't I? So 5 stone slabs from the cutter as well as the loom. So we need to do 5 stone slabs. It's even more important I get this up and running now because there's tourists in. And there's more of them. Alright, so stone slab. Where do I make that on the cutter? Stone slab. I need 5 of them. So that's on the way. And then I need to make a loom. So let's see. What do we do? I need 2 gears for that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, obviously, is pick up the loom I've got here, make myself 2 gears, and then replace the loom. And come back in 2 minutes for the other stuff. And that should be open today then. One loom to donate, a couple of bricks to donate. We're just waiting on the stone slabs and the clothing shop is done. Perfect. And we've got more tourists now, so I'm hoping I should make more from them. And then I'll get this radio forecast. I'm hoping that'll tell me when the tourists are coming in, with a bit of luck. Cafe's opening soon as well for them, which will be nice. I'm wondering who would make the best clothing store person. Do you think Tucker might do a good job of that? Let's have a look at my people. Obviously, Renard already has a job. Rusty seems like he would be so good at like a museum or something like that. So keeping him for that. Sammy is doing a brilliant job. Trevor, no idea. I might put Tucker in charge. Didn't find any new people on Hot Tropic though. Right, okay, so now we're working on all of that. We're not going to worry about the recycler. My next job I want to try and work on. I'm going to grab all of this metal. And we're going to work on getting all the stuff together for the radio tower. So I need 2 pieces of wire and 5 metal beams. Okay. Metal beam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wire. One, 2. And then I've just got to go get the power box. Ah, we're nearly done on the stone slabs, so I'll just wait for them. I'll open up the clothes store. And then we have more places for my tourists to go. And they will give me more money then. Yay. Complete it. Right, right. Lovely stuff. Okay, so Copper Bottom will let me know when it's finished. So I figure Copper Bottom's going to work on that. I don't know if the tourists are only going to be here today. But anyway, I need to, in the meantime... Oh, I need to pick up my air tanks. Because I'm about to go diving. I wonder if I should buy another one off Renard. I don't think having extra ones is a bad thing at all. Water my plants. I can collect all of my bits and bobs on my drumsticks there. We could make some more jumble actually, couldn't we? Let's get my food out of the food chest. Right, mega meat jumble, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Cook. As many as I can. 7. That's brilliant. Much better. I've got all these that don't need to be in here. I need to make another loom, but for now I'm just going to put those back into their relative material slots, and then I am going to head out, I think. We're only going to the oil rig to see if there's another power box down there, because I think there might be. That's where I found them before, and if I found them there one time, I might find them there again. You never know. So, oil rig is here. I wish there was like a way to... there does seem to be... it does seem to be pointing me towards something on my map there, but I wish there was a better way to kind of point to things on the compass. What's this then? Can I just like dive in and get these things? I need to know. Oh, there's a storm. I think the storm resets the salvage, doesn't it? Which means... I'm not particularly keen on driving the boat around in this storm, though. What if it hits my boat? Oh, I'm so scared. I'm also going completely the wrong way. Better. It's really scary. I don't want to get hit by lightning. Oy. There's some cool looking salvage over here too. Like an old ship here, look. I do not like this weather, okay? I'm gonna put my goggles on now. Yeah, so when I did that deep dive the other day, apparently I had enough oxygen and I was keeping a good eye on that, but I was getting cold. So that's an interesting one. What's this then? Open the chest. I've got a basketball hoop. That's pretty nice. Don't mind if I do on that one. And sugar. A storm has brought a bounty of new stuff, and there's new critters shipwrecked as well. So we can go and save them, but also what that means, the storm should hopefully have dropped me some new power cells down here. That's what I am hoping. But that also might mean that there's new dive spots and things as well. So let's go down and see if I can find myself another power cell, because I found a few around here before, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that that might mean that there's some more. Obviously, if I find things like tires and stuff, you know, I'm not going to say no. Broken motor. Carts. All the carts. We need the carts. There's 6 of the balloon carts now. Because I'm 1 power cell short of, ooh, a copper still. I think we had learned that already, though. Come on, I just need 1, okay? I just need 1. That's all broken motors today. Do you know what I didn't check and I should have done is whether Renard was selling one today. But he probably wasn't. Something over there that could be one. Or a pot or something. What are you? A splody gas tank? Well, sounds fun. Ah, I see one. I see one. This is what we need. This is what we came for. Not going to stop me getting some more stuff while I'm down here. I'm being a little bit less worried about staying down longer now I know that Renard sells the empty oxygen tanks. It's going to be a little bit easier to get them. Rope, nice. Very good. Dismantle the still. Then, you know where we're going next, don't you? We're going to Hot Tropic to get that medium planter, that 1 medium planter I need, because that should have respawned with the storm, right? So there we are, we've got the power cell I need. Just go and find my boat again. And let's plot a course for Hot Tropic, immediately north. That shouldn't be too difficult to do then. I think I actually see it. Then I'm off to pick up all the stuff that we need for the radio. may as well take my boat round to the side of the island where... or not, you know. The side of the island where I need to be. Pause. If I do that... just jump straight out, grab the medium planters and jump back in again. And then I can go and make them and then I'll just feel so much better. There we are. There, unlocked. Medium garden planter. Lovely. I mean, I'll take those, obviously. But I'm not going to do a whole big thing. I'm just going to go make the planter, I think. And grab all the stuff I need for the radio tower. Take that over there. I can always come back if I want to. The boat doesn't really particularly take fuel. Can't quite see the lighthouse yet. There we are. You know you're home when you see the lighthouse. But yeah, there's so much salvage everywhere, and if Renard buys it all, then it's just going to be fairly... It's going to be a case of just selling a lot of stuff. Not much stuff is very valuable on its own. But that's okay. Right. Radio tower, done. Or like, not quite done, but nearly done. So what are the tourists saying? I'm going to do some shopping. I really hope they have a lot of cool stuff for sale. Sadly, not yet. Hi, Trevor. Oh, I really need something new to wear. I'm getting tired of having the same look all the time. I'll get you some new clothes. Well, would you look at that? Captain Helpful over here is going to help Trevor get some new threads. Yeah, let me just go to my box quickly. In fact, I should go to this box. I've still got my scuba stuff on my face. Never mind. New threads for Trevor, that's what's needed. He's red, isn't he? Blue stripy top. Yeah, let's get him a blue stripy top. Where's he gone? Feather! Hey, Copperbottom! Repairs at the meat person covering shop are complete. The meat person covering shop. The structure is in an operational state. She-Lab should find a searching database tailor to operate this business. This unit is authorized to supply She-Lab with a reward for your assistance in completing its task. A windmill? Nice. If She-Lab gives this unit just a moment, it shall remove the scaffolding and complete the construction. Lovely. Beautiful. We have a shop now. Okay. Trevor, where did you go? You asked me for a thing and then disappeared. Typical. And in fact, there is no one around. At all. I want Pokey to be in charge of like whatever. If we have like a bar, because I feel like Pokey would be like the most amazing, like grumpy bartender who like insults everyone. It'd be like a whole thing. It'd be amazing. But I can't find anyone right now. I need someone to be in charge of this shop. Where are y'all? Not on the beach that I can see. Not over by the lighthouse that I can see. So anchor's down there. Copper Bottom's over there. Sammy's at work. Renard's at work. I think they might all be in their houses. Like, I think Pokey might be at home. For example. But Pokey is not home right now. Oh yeah, I don't have Pokey on the map either, do I actually? That's right. I have nobody to work in. Oh, Trevor! Trevor, come here. Do you want to be a tailor? Oh, Sheila, it's so nice to see you today. OMG, today is super duper sweet. Yay. I have something for you. It's okay. I suppose it could be worse. Well, let me try it on and see how it fits. Alright, so it's not too bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not great either. So what do you think? It doesn't look great. What do you know? Like, I'm going to take advice from someone who wraps themselves in dirty rags and calls it fashion. Why don't you take this? I don't want it and you need it. What do I need? An electric jacket. Well, that looks really nice, actually. Actually, that's really super cool. Thanks, Trev. Alright. Oh, it's you, I guess. I completely forgot you were on this island. What do you want? I have a job for you in the clothing store. Ugh, I just knew you were going to ask me. Did you ever stop and think that maybe I don't want to be a tailor, though? I know I'm great at everything and it's slim pickings around here, but that's besides the point. Just don't come crying to me when everyone's walking around in burlap sacks and cardboard shoes. Wicked. Oh my goodness, look at his little hat. That's so cute. I mean, I know Pokey isn't going to want to. Maybe Tucker will. Might change him out for Tucker later if Tucker appears. But Trevor, you were the only one there at the time, so this means my tourists can shop, right? Let's go in. Store hours 8 till 7. That's fine. In we go. So there's new clothing for us all. Some really nice stuff, actually. 75. A witch's garb. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, I'll come in here and get some new togs once I'm... Oh, that's lovely. Look at that ninja outfit. Ooh. I like it. I wonder if like, for example, Sammy is shopping right now. So I wonder whether they will slowly change all their clothes over now they've got the clothing shop. And get different clothes. But the tourists will be very happy with this. Very, very happy indeed. I kind of feel like this jacket doesn't go so well with my hat, though. Maybe I need a different hat. Or maybe I need long trousers. Don't know. Regardless. See, I think I got an air tank back when I used my air tank last time. I don't know whether it's just a chance of getting it back or what. I seem to sometimes lose them and sometimes I seem to get a rusty air tank back. Or whether I just managed to salvage one and didn't notice, because I do that all the time too. Right. Let's put some stuff away because I need to. So, wardrobe for that one. I should put the windmill in somewhere in town. I think I'll keep that in my inventory for now. Rope and... what about... Why have I got all this stuff on my raw mats? That's weird. No idea how that all happened. Wrapped cargo is processed. Planks. Wood. Flour and salt and sugar. Dragon fruit. Tire, broken motor. Power box. So I need the power boxes out. Exploded gas tank and wrapped cargo. Also, the basketball hoop can be placed around town. And I feel like it should be. Raw mats. Right, let me just double check now what is needed for the radio tower. So, wire and metal beams. So I think they're all being just made at the moment, aren't they? Okay, shall we place things around? I think the windmill could go somewhere around here. I'll put it there, I think. That looks nice. And a basketball hoop. I feel like that should go like in the town square or something. I feel like that would be a really fun thing to put right outside Pokey's house. Is that mean? I'm so evil. People are going to be playing basketball outside Pokey's house. Shooting hoops. Okay. Let's head over to... Which island is it now? It was one of these ones up here, wasn't it, with the radio tower? Which one's Boomerang Island? It's Mushroom Island by the looks of it. That one has roads on it. Good grief. Is it that one? Point of interest there. Boomerang Bay, there we are. So we need to go directly north, east a little bit. Okay. Let's do it. Ah. No, do it. Oh, really? This auto-run malarkey isn't working so well. What is that? Have we ever been there before? Remind me to go to that side of the island at some point. Remind me to drive a boat just around the island at some point as well. As the main island, I don't think I've seen from every angle from the sea. And there might be secrets that we've yet to uncover. Why am I always doing everything in Boomerang Bay in the middle of the night? I swear. But it'll be amazing to have this radio tower done, so I don't really care. Okay, and we are back at Boomerang Island. So let's just go and get as many bananas as we can. And go and fix the radio tower. I hope I bought enough stuff. I always worry, like, did I bring everything I needed? Oh, goodness me, I didn't. Ah! Okay, well, do you know what? We're going to just collect all the bananas, and then I'll head back, and I'll get the rest of the stuff. It's annoying, because it basically said, hey, you've got all the stuff except for this, this, and this. And I was like, oh, it's totally great. Yay. And then I was like, yeah, let's head off. I've got all of the power boxes, la la la. And I didn't realise that half the stuff was sat in my boxes at home. That's so annoying. It's linked storage as well. So I wonder whether if I get the storage on my boat, whether if I've left something at home when I go somewhere, whether the boat storage will connect to home storage. That would be really cool if it did. But yeah, sadly, despite the long, super long boat journey, this is such a long journey as well. Oh, I'm kicking myself. So hard. I didn't want to be out here at night either, so I suppose that means that won't happen now. Grr. I wonder if the boat will ever get faster. Ooh, look how much I earned from the tourists this time. That's better. So developing the island has really helped with the tourists. Ooh, oh, come on. Actually, you know what? It's not that far, is it? Like, it's about 2 minutes drive. Ride, drive, sail. 2 minutes, sail. I think it's the fact that you have to go around the island that makes it quite so annoying. That's the museum up there, I think. And yes, this one will be going late again because I had this horrible headache this morning. It was a truly nasty headache, and it took about an hour for the painkillers to properly kick in and get rid of it for me. And I don't think that I miss enough stuff when I don't have a headache, let alone when I do. Imagine. Imagine me trying to do this with a headache. No. So yeah. I figured you'd rather have a slightly better quality episode where I... Hello, Rusty. Hey, Sheila, I need some stuff. You know, the stuff that goes in homes, I don't have enough stuff and I think I need more. I'll get you some furniture. Yes, you're so helpful. I can't wait to see what new stuff you bring me. I swear, all I'm doing is swapping around people's furniture. Sammy, why are you just sat down there? Phew, my legs are just about shot. I'm going to sit for a minute. Take a quick rest, Whiskers. Okay, cool. Sounds great. I am going to go to sleep in my house, and then I am going to, in the morning, fix that radio tower. I said that I'd be happy if this episode we managed to open the clothing shop, unlock the medium planters, and get the radio tower fixed. I feel like we'll get that done. Although I haven't made any medium planters yet. Well, that's fine. Okay, so this is better. It's morning time. It's lovely. Let's go and get the stuff we need. And then we can repair it in the daytime, and that'll be so much nicer, won't it? So, raw materials. Let's get all of the metal beams that we need. Let's get all of the wire that we need. I thought we had enough wire. Yeah, we do. Okay. Just every time I'm in this inventory, it's like I'm just going to try and rearrange it a bit so that things are not double ups all the time. Like, we've got so many things that just aren't stacking right. I would love a stack button. But we don't have one, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm so happy with the tourists, though. The changes that we made there made a big difference. And now that means I can afford more stuff. Like upgrades to my boat and things like that. Now then, let's get around the island and head back to the radio tower. Oh, I can't believe that. Like I say, it will be nice if the storage on the boat is connected to my storage back at home. But I'm not expecting that. Because that might be a little bit, like, cheeky. But we'll see. And that's something I might try and work on next time. What is that? Do you want to go find out? We've got a minute to do that, right? Hidden cave? Ooh. It's definitely something we haven't seen before then. I guess it's only something you would really see if you were going by boat, right? Let's see what's in here. I'm the worst with hidden areas. I'm just like, oh, I need to check it out. Oh, look at all this shiny stuff in here. I don't even know how to get to it, but... Oh, I'm guessing you'd have to swim in. Normally. You have to swim under and find it. Alright. I'm up for it. What are we going to find here? A magical crystal skull? Well, this is very, some of the museum pieces are very Indiana Jones, aren't they? This is definitely a jumping puzzle if I've ever seen one in my life. Okay. And I've got some flower slacks. So I got some new clothing. Wonderful. Okay, so if I just jump down here. Also seems to be... Can I jump up here and go across this way? I think so. Some eggs. Load of springs and stuff in there. There's more eggs. And another one of these barbecue grills, I think. Charcoal grills seem to be very much hidden in caves and things, don't they? Interesting. Some eggs there, but I don't know if I can get them. Now, question. Do we try and dive down? Because there's some things in the water as well. Oh, man, I am a nightmare, I know. So that's the soda vending machine. That's the third soda vending machine we've got. Can we swim anywhere else from here? I don't think so. Kind of go around here though. Anything more around here? Let's dive under and see. No, that just looks like we've got everything in here. So that was a cool hidden cave with, I think the crystal skull was the main thing. I think eventually we're going to have a museum and we're going to need all of this stuff for the museum. For now, I'm send it back to my boat and sort this radio tower out. Because we're going to be over time again because I couldn't miss that cave. As usual, I'm being a total nightmare. But yeah, crystal skull obtained. I don't know how much it's going to cost me to open the museum. I'm wondering if Checkmark has even got that yet. Like, I don't even know if it's in the game yet. I'll have to look at what Checkmark's things are. Alright, I can see that radio tower. I better have all the stuff now. Well, like I said as well, it's nicer to finish things like this off in the daytime because then you can see them properly. Right, I'm going to park my boat around here at the dock. And let's sort out this radio tower. Or do I just need to chat to these guys? How's the work coming along? I have something for you. Oh, would you look at all this stuff? This is exactly what we need to fix up the radio tower. Well, mostly anyways. Isaac said something about needing to boost the signal for the tower or something like that. How about you go talk to him about it while I install these much needed parts onto the tower? This project's going so well. Okay. Let's chat to Isaac. I see Roman has fast-talked you into helping out with our little project. He always did have the gift of the gab. But talking isn't going to get this tower working again. We need action. Swift, decisive action. I hope you're up for it. Just fixing up the structure isn't going to get this radio tower back online. We need something to help boost the signal. Fortunately, I know exactly what's needed. We need some radio dishes. They're these curved thingies that can bounce at... Never mind what they are. You don't need to know all the technical gobbledygook. Just know we need them. You should be able to find them in the Sunken City or really among any of the ruins of the old world. Sunken City? For some reason, they really like to decorate their homes with those dish things. Whatever. Just bring me back like 4 of them. That should be enough. Alright, let's have a look on the map as to where the Sunken City is. Right, it's that one. Okay, that is miles away. So I feel like we're going to do that next time. So I'm gonna end the episode on this island. I'll go next to my boat. And hopefully, when I log in next time, I'll remember what I was doing. So we could maybe have a little scavenge around this island again. And then I think the next thing we're going to want to do is get the radio dishes. Then we will make the recycler. So those 2 things I will try and do next episode if I can. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.